So ladies, good afternoon and welcome to our latest styling video here at Artichoke, starring Sandy.
Hi everyone.
Donna's behind the camera and we have Christine directing, so we won't get this one wrong. If you're new to Artichoke, welcome. We are a small independent shop in Swaffham, the market town of Swaffham, that also has a fabulous website, and we do at least one style video for you each week. For those of you who are joining us on a regular basis, hi again. It's great to see you. Donna's behind the camera today, so she'll be able to answer any questions that you have. She and Christine will be chatting amongst themselves as well. Any questions, ask, say hello to each other, just sit back and relax. But remember ladies, we don't always see the questions you're asking in the stream, so ask the question and we will come back to you later. If you're watching this at a later date, either on Facebook or in... Our director's just run in front of the camera. She's not a very good director. Just to go and shut the door because it's a bit noisy outside. I've lost my thread. If you're watching this later and you see a button, push it. That could be on Facebook or on YouTube, and that will make sure that you get notifications in future. But if you are watching this later and you're asking a question, can you please be specific, because the links don't always join up to the video. So that's the housekeeping out of the way.
We've got great topic. Hello everybody, and we've got Christine who's saying great topic.
Yeah, well it is.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had so many people who have actually said to us over the week, has this actually happened yet? I can't find it. So obviously everybody's very excited about it. So Sandy, you are one of our supermodels.
Oh.
You would have seen Sandy with her modelling debut in our autumn fashion show. So if you're new to Artichoke, go back onto YouTube and find our fashion show from last autumn. Sandy is 5'8.5". I'm taller than you this week because I've got heels on. And you veer between a size 16 and 20, don't you? So we've chosen Sandy because she has great body confidence. Because how bothered are you about this?
Not really.
I mean, you are what you are, aren't you?
I can't change it. This is who I've always been. I think I'm comfortable with it. I lose weight. I slip back up again.
But you still love clothes as well, don't
I
you?
love
You know, when I
clothes.
first met you, I can tell that
Yeah.
you enjoy clothes rather than going, I can't wear what I don't fit into what I want to wear. You just you've worked with it, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. So
And you
I
have
love
a
coming
great
in
sense
here.
of style. Well, of course you do, because we're lovely.
No, but I do.
And you have a very strong sense of style, don't you? You have your own personal style, and you know almost immediately what is going to work and what isn't.
Yeah, I can look at something on a rail and I will not go there, or every now and then I'll take a punt, but generally I know what works and what doesn't work, and I'm happy with what I feel comfortable in. And the same goes for pattern and colours. I know which colours work and which colours don't, which make me look washed out, and that's been quite difficult because as you get older that changes as well.
Your hair colour changes, doesn't it, as well as your skin tone?
Yeah.
So as you can see, Sandy is a great person to have on today. The biggest problem we're going to have with this is sticking to time. We're going to try. So ladies, the size of the average woman in the UK is size 16. Plus size is considered to start at between 16 and 18. So what is that all about? It shows us that clearly the fashion industry is failing us. Especially when we reach middle age. Even if we didn't carry a pound when we were younger, the pounds just pile on, don't they? I think all four of us are agreeing with that.
No, I'm not. Sorry.
Anyway, Christine, is the perception, because she would be. But you know that the fashion industry clearly is failing if it considers the average woman to be plus size. It doesn't make sense. So before we ask Sandy about her particular pet hate, I just want to talk in general about why tall women who are size 16 plus struggle to find clothes that fit them. And I'm sure, Sandy, because we talked about this last week when we were going through all this last Sunday, we picked up on these points. And the first thing is, when you go into a high street store, you know, a well-known brand high street store, you do find it hard to get stuff to fit you, don't you?
Yeah, because whatever they make for size 8, which I'm clearly not, they make for size 20, and it doesn't work. It doesn't transform into that size.
And that is actually because that is what they do. So I wish I could find the article. I spent a while looking for it, but there was an article written about Marks and Spencer's, and you know, we all moan about how their sizing is off now. And it was because their pattern cutters are cutting to a size 8 woman. I think she was from Hong Kong or the Philippines. So clearly she had a tiny bone structure. She was short and she was thin.
A borrower.
And then all they do is they just grade up, which doesn't account for added height or a different frame. And that is the reason why high street stores, it's really, really difficult to get something to fit you. And then we move into outside shops. So just run by us what's wrong with them.
Okay. They think that everybody that is large is just going to wear a tent. And let's face it, it's not. I think I've gone through that phase in my life where I wasn't comfortable, and I did shop it. I won't say where, but and all that happens is you land up trying to cover everything, and then you look even bigger than you actually are.
Yeah.
So if you can dress well, with stuff that fits you, that has some shape to it, that sits well on you, you still have a figure.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just a moving piece of fabric.
Yeah.
And that's actually what they don't consider. So ladies, whatever size you are, you need to dress for the shape of your body. So Sandy and I have a very, very similar body shape. You know, we're big busted, we carry weight here, we have good pins. So Sandy needs to dress for an inverted triangle. If you have a pear shaped, whatever size you are, the thing that you need to carry in your mind is the fact that you have a pear shape. So you can be a size 20 and oh my God, woman, what's the woman you were talking about, Donna, in the petite dressing we did? My mind's gone a blank.
Dawn French.
She's still got a waist, hasn't she?
Yeah.
She is a big woman, but she is in proportion so that she accentuates her waist, which is the great thing that she has. So whatever your size, whatever your height, the thing you need to carry at the forefront of your mind is your body shape. So when shopping, this is what you need to remember. Now last week we talked about items, Sandy, that you struggle with, didn't we?
Yeah.
T-shirts.
Yeah.
So you were saying that T-shirts, a lot of them are too short.
Yeah. So it's almost like they forget that these are going to take up some of the sizing.
Some of
on
the
the
fabric.
T-shirt. So,
They're going to rise the fabric.
So straight away your
Yeah.
T-shirt is up. And actually, most of us who are bigger women all come with a tummy as well. So what you're wanting is the T-shirt to kind of come down to here, nicely fitted, so that it just covers all of that. What I have happened is I buy them, generally you wash them once, and then suddenly it's up here
It's up there,
somewhere,
it's in
and
the
half of
face.
this is falling out. It's not a good look.
It's not.
So that's the first thing. And then the other thing is they cut them too tight, or they put that that's a favourite thing at the moment
Caps.
when fashion, the ribbing
The
around,
band.
and then it cuts you in, and then it pulls up even higher, and then you're sitting with this thing here and all your flaps sticking out. It's not a good look, is all I can say.
So what we did, ladies, is we looked at some t-shirts, and Sandy tried them on. Now this should have worked because it has the V-neck.
Yeah.
It's long.
Yeah.
It's a boxy shape, but the sleeve was too short because
Yeah.
actually the tops of your arms are grey, aren't
Yeah.
they? It's because you've ridden for so many years that you have muscle that's deteriorating here.
Yeah.
So this t-shirt stopped just as your arm got bigger, didn't it?
And
So it's the
didn't
wrong
look.
place.
Yeah.
Everybody can just, that's what you're looking at, is the big part of my arm.
Yeah.
And that's not, and in winter, when it's white, it's even worse.
Turn round.
So this is like, you know, on the hanger, I thought this would look great on Sandy. It didn't work. And this is why Sandy's so great, because she's really in tune with her body. Ditto this. Again, it should work. It's got the V-neck.
Yeah.
It's floaty, so it will cover your tummy. Jersey
That was
on the back.
dreadful.
The sleeve was horrific.
Yeah.
So we just abandoned that.
We did.
Now this one, as you can see, has a cap sleeve. It's a very similar shape, but it works.
So this one, the neck is bigger. So what happens is, instead of the sleeve where the neck finishes here and therefore the sleeve, suddenly your neck is bigger, so the sleeve just dropped enough that shirt worked on me. So that's what I needed. And also, it's a nice big sleeve, so it accounts for the big space in your arm. Again, but it's got some detail, so then it looks nice and all that. So that's why that one worked.
So
for
it's a
me.
wide neck and a drop shoulder.
Yeah, it drops the
Yeah.
shoulder, and then that pulls the sleeve down, and then it looks better.
And then this worked, and you love this one.
Oh yes, and I have one of these.
See, I would have thought that was
Absolutely
too
love
short. That wasn't too
this.
short.
No, so
This is a small one, darling.
yeah,
This is a medium.
Oh, okay, okay,
So
okay.
It did all work.
I have one of these,
Looks
Yeah.
and
lovely.
it comes really low.
Yeah.
It's I think it's last year's one.
Yeah,
It's slightly different, but I love the sleeve that comes down to here.
Yeah, that's a
'cause
good
it elongates
length.
my
Yeah.
arm again.
Yeah.
So this is long.
Yeah.
Everything feels, and I do like the square neck as well.
So can I just ask you about stripes? Because I have some ladies that will come in and that won't even look at that because they say, no, I can't wear those stripes. It'll make me look bigger.
No, so I think
Which I
if
don't
you
believe, but-
buy the right style shirt,
Yeah,
the stripes
it
don't
doesn't matter. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of, so if we go back to this one, this I didn't like. Well, it then didn't help then with the t-shirt not fitting well.
Yeah.
But because this is all sitting here, so that's a problem
So it just
for
takes
me.
the eye to
So
Yeah.
it makes it
Yeah.
focus on the biggest part of me, which I don't necessarily need.
The thing about stripes is everybody says you shouldn't wear horizontal stripes, but they shouldn't be of an equal size.
Yeah.
The fact that these are wide then too narrow bands
Ah.
means that the eye can't sit still,
Yeah,
so it moves.
Yeah.
So actually, you know,
it does work.
it's
That's
about
why.
body confidence. If you don't feel comfortable wearing stripes, then clearly you don't
Yeah.
go there. But it's a complete myth
Yeah.
that women with larger busts or larger women cannot wear stripes. They can.
You didn't wear stripes until you met Sarah a lot of the time. She got you into wearing stripes
I
more.
think so. I think
Christine
you're right.
Bowden says she has that in navy. The stripy one, Christine, or perhaps it was the cream one she has in navy.
Yes, I think she might
Yeah,
have
she's
cream
got that
in
one in
there,
navy,
yeah.
and she says, yeah, it's brilliant.
It's a
So
gorgeous
it's working for
top.
her.
So we did t-shirts. Now we're just going to run through shirts because we talked through. Sandy loves shirts, so you can
I
see
do.
she's wearing one that fits. So we're going to be showing you as we go through this video shirts that work for her. We're just going to show you two that don't. So the first one is jersey.
Yeah. Too clingy, shows every lump and bump. Besides the fact that this colour is not a good colour for me, although now you're probably going to say, oh no, that's fine. It's too acid for me, that particular green. Yeah, the buttons, 10 to 1, those buttons are going to be sitting somewhere wrong here, and I'm going to have gaping, so I have to be really careful. But too clingy, so this is going to show every lump and bump here. Which is
Also,
not gonna help.
jersey's not going to be good on the tops of the arms either,
No,
again,
it's
is
gonna
it?
Pull tight.
Yes,
So,
yeah.
Because it
Yeah.
just is.
Yeah.
So would you wear a jersey shirt if you went oversized? Or are we just not going there?
I don't know. I'd have to see it on. I probably would be less inclined to have a go. I just don't know that they sit particularly well on me.
And
So,
actually, you have enough shirts that you love. That you
Yeah.
don't need
Yeah.
to go
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
do you?
if you know what works, why go and mess around with it?
Right, so this you love, don't you?
Love
In
that.
your little head.
In my head, this was me. Okay, and there are lots of reasons. So I have had shirts like this before. The thing that I love about this is this bit here.
Me too.
And that's
yeah.
because being a rider, a lot of the shirts that riders wear have that for competitions and stuff. So I do love it. The problem is there's a number of things going wrong here. One, it's too fitted. So whatever I put in here from the bust, so this is just going to be right up here for a start. So that's the first problem. I don't mind the cut-off sleeves. They seem to...
You don't mind sleeveless because actually you've got great shoulders and the tops of your arms are great. You're going to see that later in a sleeveless dress.
But this over here, no. Then everything again is all out here and it's not going to sit well. So you need to be slim and pretty.
You are.
God, you're pretty, Sandy.
No, it's not, but it's that tiny
Petite,
petite.
yeah.
Petite's the word.
Yeah, and you see, I think I look gorgeous in this, and I put
But-
it on,
but-
and it wasn't happening.
No.
Well, I put the similar one on for one of these clips. Do you remember the one that we have? And it wasn't doing it for me. It just didn't do it for me either.
And maybe-
Yeah, I sold one of those to a lady today. It looked great. So it's also it's not just you know, there's something else to it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Sarah,
So
somebody's
just having the waist in the right place.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Sarah, somebody's asking what size dress you're in. Just transgressing for a
I'm
moment.
in size 14.
There you go, 14, Liz.
The Pomodoro
Striped linen.
Striped linen.
Striped
dress.
linen, and she's in a 14.
Online, and we can't remember how much it is. I think it's about 60 quid, don't you, Donna? But you'll find it online.
Yeah, it's
ladies.
online. Yeah.
So this
55, I
was
think it is.
Sandy's answer. The frill.
See, as soon as you said that about riding, I immediately thought of that. Yeah.
So that would be my answer. So I still get that, and I love a high neck as well.
Yeah.
I like wearing scarves and things like that. So especially for the winter, that's perfect. Under a jumper, looks like I've got all of that. So that is my answer.
But if you wear that under a V-neck jumper as well, you can have it open and still see your lovely necklace and still get the same look. Yeah.
So, ladies, you don't have to give up.
Yes, she is, Maggie.
Just because you want this and it's not working for you, just look for an alternative that will. You don't have to not wear things just because the thing you're looking at's not working. Just use a little bit of lateral thinking. And when we were walking around the shop, you were saying, well, this isn't going to work. And Sandy just pulled this immediately.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I would do instead.
Yeah.
So now we're moving on to trousers.
Do you want to talk about
Nice to see you made it home, Maggie.
7/8 trousers.
Safe and sound on that
you were saying
M6.
the 7/8s don't work for you. So this is a pair of 18 jeans, so they probably are a size bigger than you would usually wear.
Yeah.
So why are they not going to work for you?
Well, I've got big calves. I also have fallen arches, which means my ankles have tipped in, so I have to wear orthotics and things like that. But as a result, my ankles have thickened up. So when I wear 7/8, all you see is fat ankles, and that's not a great look either. So, and there are some things that I can do to get away from that. So when I'm wearing dresses, I'll put heels on rather than flat, so that makes my leg look longer. But these are going to finish too high up, and it's not going to give me the same shape as...
It shortens your leg.
Yeah, it shortens my leg, makes me look wider. And I've got very long legs. These are 32s, and you can see there's no space for them to go anywhere else. So
And Christine doesn't like 7/8s for the same reason, does she? We actually put her in full length ones and we tell her to wear them as 7/8s, don't we?
Yes.
So it's obviously something to do with your leg length.
Yeah.
Whereas Donna and I love them because we have short legs and they elongate them. So we put these on you and they weren't happening, darling, were they?
No, that was just... Well, besides, I think some of it's to do with the colour. And I'm quite pale still because summer has only just hit us, so we haven't seen enough sunshine. Plus the fact that they were the 7/8, and they showed every lump and bump on me.
So if you have bigger legs, you definitely need to stick to darker colours.
Yeah,
or
the
white.
black and navy.
Or white.
Yeah.
Or white.
straight
You
off
wear
white.
white.
But
or darker colours.
But
You
I
do
can't
not.
wear those. I can't wear those pastels.
So the same goes for inside.
Chunky
So I
bows, so
love
I can't-
shorts
so it just-
in the summer,
does.
and I do like taupe or chino kind of shorts. But I wait for my legs to get tan.
Ah,
So,
yeah.
Now, what's that all about? But that's the way it works.
What about
so.
palazzo trousers? Do you like palazzos?
Oh.
Oh my God! Look! Oh my God! See, because those would make your ankles look smaller.
Yeah. So we tried these on because I said initially to Sarah, don't think these would work. So we thought, well, we'll try them on, and actually they did work. They worked with the heel.
Yeah. Not with flats. You definitely need.
But that's the same as me.
Yeah.
I can't wear those
But
with
it's
flats.
because of that. Basically, it's because of Sandy's ankles. So they they look as if they're swollen. Don't they? And once you get the heel, then it elongates.
Through.
the
Yeah.
angle.
But she would have to.
Yes,
wear this
Michaela,
as a
I'll sort that out in a minute.
Colour.
Yeah.
So we just couldn't find the navy to match.
It.
But if
Okay.
we could have done, or if we had more time to mess around, this would have been fabulous with heels.
Yeah.
She looked great in these, absolutely brilliant.
And the other thing about this was quite nice fitting around the waist. So I don't wear a lot of elasticated stuff, but that was very, very
But
comfortable.
it's solid at the front and it's elasticated at the back.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it works really nice.
That looked really good.
Really, really nicely.
It did, didn't it?
So it didn't dig in or anything like that. The problem with elasticated waists is often they can roll, and then you a bit lost with rolled elastic as well.
And and uncomfortable. Yeah.
Right, I think we need to keep an eye on the time. I told you we would run out.
Yeah, we need to.
We were only halfway through.
Right. Yeah.
So
She is doing some changes, so let's whiz through these.
So shorts.
Come on,
You
director.
can't wear short
Whiz
shorts.
through.
No, can't wear short shorts. Same thing, you're going to have the problem with as your leg gets bigger from the knee, it's not a good look. So again, I need the short to come all the way down to my knee, so Bermudas tend to fit me a lot better.
Right.
I don't like anything with pleats in the front, because I've got a tummy, it makes it pop here, so that doesn't look good. So yeah, Bermuda shorts or longer shorts are the shorts for me.
Right.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to move this actually to here, because what we're going to do is we're going to pop this over your dress. Yeah.
Yep.
Now you've come in your comfort zone.
Yes.
So tell us why this is your comfort zone.
So these are my Liebling jeans. So I started off with Sarah wearing 1975s, which was stretch fabric. Love them, 32 length. Really comfortable. They made me feel great. Then Sarah said, "Oh, I'm dropping you around some Lieblings. Try these on." And I put them on, and I went, I don't know about
As our
these.
tester.
yeah.
As a tester.
Felt
And then Sarah said, yeah, they did feel a lot
Tight, you
tighter
did.
for some reason. And then I tried them again, and I had a really good look in the mirror, and I thought, and the more I wore them, the more. Well, let's say the 1975s have kind of gotten to the back of the cupboard at the moment. I still like them, I still wear them, but I love the Lieblings, and I love the colour of them. I love the stark black blue. It's really beautiful. Really.
And they
really
feel
comfortable.
good, Sally.
They've got
They
360 stretch, so
Yeah.
they're actually like wearing a corset.
Yeah.
We've got to come in together,
Okay.
so direct to yourself.
Yes. Sorry.
So these are my Lieblings. I like wearing flats. I wear
And
a
these
lot
are
of
your Habanas.
Orcas.
Can you see
Yeah,
the
these are my
Veronas,
Orcas.
the
Oh.
Verona
Yeah.
bag. These are the
Orcas.
Veronas.
Yeah.
From
So-
and they're yours.
These are mine, yes.
Yeah.
And then this shirt.
Can you do a twirl? Can we see the back of the shirt?
Yeah.
This
Right.
cross hat.
Love
There we
Love
go.
it.
So that's the
So,
cross.
Yeah, it gives me
Michaela.
a nice pull down at the bottom, so this makes me look longer here as well. I love the collar that it can come up a little bit, show a little bit here. I like a full length sleeve, and if I'm going to roll them up, I would probably just do a couple of rolls, because anything more and they'd probably be pulling on my arm, so that 3/4 look is nice. I like that. This is my comfort.
And the buttons are hidden. That's what I like about that shirt.
And
Yeah.
the most
It's not gaping.
importantly, there's a really good button that sits right here at the strategic
It's at the
point.
right
And
place.
it's got
And
bus
it does.
darts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know
Fits
if
well.
you can see them, but they've got bus darts here, which you need for a fuller bus.
Yeah.
So this is your comfort zone.
This is my comfort.
So that shirt, ladies, is called the Joanna.
Yeah, and
Joanna.
on Thursday, Donna, Christine and I are going to do a special on the Joanna.
On
Fingers
the
crossed
change.
we've got a size 8 left for Donna, so that you've seen it on Sunday, you're going to see it on 3 very different women. So now we're moving on to lifestyle requirements. Now this is something that everybody needs to consider whilst they're developing their wardrobe. The first thing is, what is your personal style? So basically, what is the look that you most closely associate with? So Donna, you're really like boho, aren't you? You love that look,
Yeah.
would you say?
Yeah, definitely.
Christine, what do you think? Are you're
Sporty
you're
more really, I
sporty
suppose.
spice, aren't you?
Sporty spice.
and
Sporty spice. Sorry.
Sandy loves the preppy look. And I think that I'm bipolar, because I just one day I want to be boho.
Yeah, you do.
the
Yeah.
next day
Wear it
I
all,
want- I'm
so
Yeah.
you want it all.
In Yves Saint Laurent, I want that really androgynous look. So you just need to think.
But
about
your
what is
your
style.
classic look is the jacket, the blazer and
Oh,
jeans.
that's
Yeah.
where I'm
Blazer
really-
and jeans, that's where
blazer
you
and
are,
jeans,
yeah.
That is my
Yeah.
favourite look. That's my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So we talked about this last week. So Sandy, you're an operational manager in social services.
I am.
Before lockdown, you were suited and booted.
Yeah, I had lots of meetings that I needed to go to with multi-agency professionals. I ran a lot of meetings, chaired a lot of meetings. That changed in that now I don't do them out there. I'm now behind the camera at home, pretty much like this actually, except that you don't need to see me full length
So you
anymore.
do Zoom tops
Yeah,
basically.
Zooms, Teams. That's
Please
yeah.
don't tell me you're wearing your jammy bottom.
Well,
Yeah.
some days
Oh
I am.
my
I have
God.
Not often.
She
I
doesn't.
spend a lot of time in my jeans because I feel comfortable in jeans. But no, I have
Lieblings.
been known to occasionally.
So in all seriousness, do you not feel that you need to get dressed properly to go to work?
like
Don't
the
you
dress.
need that mental
It's a lovely
space?
dress, yeah.
No.
No, it's really weird. I don't know what's happened to all of us, and I see it. And some days I go on without makeup, and so if I've got a meeting or
Sandy,
training, that's
no.
different. But if I'm just talking to my team or just working, or I might have the occasional call. And the great thing is you can turn your camera off, ladies, which is even better. So
You need to get your standards back,
no,
girl.
but I'll wear a nice shirt and a scarf. I still wear my scarves and things like that. So yeah. So.
Then the next, that's work. That's the first thing you have to consider, ladies. The next thing is you have to consider your lifestyle. So obviously we live in Norfolk. It's very rural. We're not exactly urbanites, are we? So your sort of weekend after work wardrobe, what does that consist of? Not your gardening gear, but
yeah,
you
yeah.
know. Just if you were going up to Holcombe, if you were going to a county show.
Probably nice jeans, a nice shirt, a jacket. I like the kind of country type jackets, Barbers, that kind of thing.
Boots.
But if we're going out, then I want to dress it up or look pretty. And I have a cupboard full of dresses, and I've had my dresses for a very long time. If I like a dress, that's it. It stays with me.
I'm
So,
like that too.
I love dresses,
Yeah.
and I love pretty shoes as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you both do, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Yeah. So.
So we had a quick whistle last week through dresses. We're going to talk about this one in a second because this is the one we ended up with. But we tried this.
Yeah.
And this looked okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When we put you down a size.
Yes.
So initially it wasn't working.
No.
Then we put you, because you insisted on trying on the 20 because
Yeah.
of your boobs. When we put you in the 18, that worked.
Yeah.
So that was a possibility. Now with this,
I think a few people have been making that mistake with that dress.
Yeah, they're
But the clue is, if it's got a zip on the side, I think that's a big clue that the top is supposed to be fitted.
Well,
when
even
you had
in the 18, I didn't undo the zip. So it
you
was
probably
quite
could have gone
interesting.
down to a 60.
Yeah, I think that.
But
Yeah.
definitely in the 20s, it gaped here.
Right.
All,
Yeah.
all around the side.
Yeah,
so
so it was
Yeah.
way too big for you.
I
Yeah.
think if you didn't undo
Yeah.
the zip in the 18, you should have gone for a 60.
Yeah.
Now this,
You went, no, that's not going to work for you, didn't you?
and it was just, the only problem with this is we've sold Sandy's size.
Well, it did work for her.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I'm really sorry I
yes.
missed you in that.
Yeah.
I would have,
Honestly,
yeah.
she looked
Put it on in the blue.
fabulous.
It was
Why did you,
amazing.
Sarah, why did you think it wouldn't work for her?
Well, we just weren't sure.
I think you were concerned that it would show every
A
lump.
lump.
And
Ah,
Actually,
right,
the
yeah.
main
Main thing about this dress,
we
didn't
weren't.
you?
It's
Yeah.
but it's because they're really well cut.
Yeah.
So this, Sandy looked a mega babe in this, and if we'd had your size,
Yeah.
we would have gone for
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
And
what
I
a
love
shame.
the detail up here,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it just changes everything
Yeah.
and pulls your eye up a bit.
But ladies, Donna wears this dress. She's just taken it up a couple of inches, and she looks fabulous in it. It's all about the cut. And today, actually, Donna has got on Linda's mojito dress, which we've actually sold out of. I think we've got one
I think we
left.
have, yeah.
And that looks fabulous on a size 18, who is nearly 6 foot tall, and it looks great on a size 8 that's only 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
But we did manage to get these from Pomodoro, and actually we just before we came on camera, we showed this to Sandy, and you thought this would be a great one as well.
I think this will be a great one.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I think
perfect
so
on
too.
me.
Yeah.
Same kind of cut in the sleeve, some nice detail there, means I can wear some nice chains and extra stuff up here. It'll look great when I'm tanned. If I wanted to dress it up, I could wear a small
Yeah.
neck scarf or something. But the
can
line
see her
in that
wearing
A
Yeah.
line suits me really, really well.
Yeah, I can see you wearing that with the neck scarf.
Same again.
Yeah.
Anything that comes in empire lines,
Yeah.
waistlines are no good, because then it just pulls everything.
Ah.
It
So
suits
that is
the
a very
first-
good shape for you. Yeah.
so-
And
Okay.
so is this.
Ladies,
yes.
that denim Pomodoro is not online
Yes,
yet.
it
We've
is.
Oh,
It's
you've put it on
last
online.
night.
Sorry,
Yeah, I think
sorry.
it's 65
Sarah's ahead of me
pounds.
here.
I can't really remember.
Okay, but we've only just unpacked it.
Size
We've only
12,
got large sizes, haven't
12,
we?
14, 16,
Oh, we have got
18.
12. Right,
Yes,
okay.
it starts at 12. We haven't had time to try it on,
Okay.
so we don't know what the fit is like. But actually, I think this would work well.
But
on,
also, can
on
you
most people.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
long. It is long.
But also, it's got the zip at the side again. So the top of it is supposed to be fitted because it's got a
Yeah.
zip.
We'll
So
do pop a body in a frock with this
yeah,
one,
yeah.
we
So
can
don't be
try it.
careful. Don't think you have to
Coming
order
on
it.
to
Don't order it too
jackets,
big if you do.
let's Pop this on you. So what do you think about jackets, Sandy?
So, I like long jackets. I like long everything. That sounds weird, because the longer something is, the longer it makes me feel. However, I love a denim jacket. I love a gilet. Riding jackets are obviously cropped, so I can wear them. I think most of my life I've tended to wear more classic. I love a double-breasted.
So you
but
wear
that's-
double, not single-breasted?
I wear both.
Okay.
So I've got
Blazers.
that lovely checked blazer,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
country style. I love that
Yeah.
blazer, and I feel great in it. And I
But
wore
that's
it-
single, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's
that's a
single-breasted,
single.
yeah.
I wore that in the autumn fashion show, and I do like a denim jacket.
Can you do as a spin? The
Yeah.
twirl? Because we have people asking to see the back of outfits. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember now.
So you would wear a shorter jacket if it's a more casual jacket.
Yes, yeah. So
And let me
I
whistle
actually,
this off so we can do a twirl
Yeah.
with the dress as well.
so, and in some ways, I wouldn't mind if this dress was a little bit longer.
Can you? It has got pockets. Just pop
It
your
has got
hands.
pockets,
Has
yeah.
got pockets, which are.
And you see it's got wide bands here, so that takes the eye up, which is a good thing. You can see the tops of Sandy's arms are fab, so she doesn't mind sleeveless. This is the bit of your arm that you don't like, isn't
Yeah.
it? But the flesh here and the flesh here is taking the eye away from this. So it's a very, very flattering cut on you.
Yeah.
And you've got your Palmera flip-flops.
I have. However, if I want to dress these up, I'm going to nip off camera quickly.
Okay.
Oh, okay. How are we doing for time? I think we might abandon time in Instagram. We'll just
Well,
go with
we're
this.
five.
So,
We're
if
5
I was
minutes
going
past.
to go
Okay.
out, I would just pop a little bit of a
See,
heel
that's
on,
fab.
Yeah.
and it just pulls my leg up a little
Change
bit.
the look
makes it
completely.
Can we have a side view?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, it has.
And
Yeah.
you see, you do wear heels, don't
Yes,
you?
I
So
do.
although you're
Not
tall,
very big, but yeah, I do like a good up to 2 inches. Is
and,
good
and
heel
do you
for
wear
me.
a court or do you wear a wedge, or would you go into stilettos?
I like courts. I
Either
love
or.
sort of stiletto. I like strappy sandals. Always have. My first shoes were. I had a friend who worked in a ballet shop. Oh, so that, and I had colours, and I had one of every colour kind of thing going on. So I can't wear them to the same height anymore. I used to wear 3 inches. I can't wear 3 inches anymore, which is a bit of a shame. But you get older, and then your heels, your arches fall, and
Yeah, but I think that's great that you still wore heels and you didn't do that thing of, oh, I'm too tall, so I can't wear heels. How fabulous.
I love the fact that
Yeah,
I'm tall.
brilliant.
I really, really do. I think I can get away with a lot of things because of my
Yeah.
height.
Well, it's acceptance. You accept
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah, good. Yeah.
So,
So we-
we're just going to quickly look at the shoes that you would choose from here.
Yeah.
So you're a huge fan of Orca Bay.
Absolutely.
Do you wear your orthotics with them, or do you
No,
wear them without?
I don't. I wear them without.
So they're so comfy.
Yeah, they're still comfortable. I wouldn't go for a long walk in them though. They're just mucking around town.
But
is
they've got
fine.
really good support in the
They
arches.
do. They do have good
And
support.
I wear my orthotics with these, and actually the first time I wore my Veronas was when I went to Madrid with Rosie. I was walking from day one, 9 or 10 miles a day.
Yeah.
Got my orthotic in, comfy as anything. And then we picked a trainer for you. Obviously tiny trainer, you can get this on your hands, not your foot. So why did you pick this trainer?
I quite like this snakeskin finish. I've got a pair of little strappy sandals that I bought a few years ago that I love wearing. It goes with anything.
Yeah?
So it's a really easy thing to pair up. Yeah, it's a bit of sparkly bling.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Gorgeous.
So, yeah.
I love
I
these.
do like white, straight canvas trainers, always wear on those. So we call them tackies where I come from.
Tackies?
Tackies in South Africa. So we've got some commotion going on outside.
Oh, it's okay. We were just I thought someone was knocking on the window, but they're not. It's just a lady sorting a baby out, but I thought it was knocking on the window.
No, we just want to talk about why these don't work. So we also need to talk about the dresses that don't work. Or do you want to get, no, because I need you to talk me through
Yeah,
this.
no, that's fine.
So we talked about this, and this is just because it's too short everywhere.
It's too short. There's a sort of waist stitch here that would be sitting here. These pockets here would be sitting here.
Ah, pockets on the boobs.
Yeah.
Pockets on the
More pockets
boobs.
on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sleeve length is pretty sort of okay. The collar would be fine, and also that length there. Lose 2 stone? Yes, I'd probably be give it a go, but no. It
But
just
actually
doesn't
with
do me any
Pomodoro full
favours.
stop, everybody says, oh, do you do petite? No, we don't. But actually Pomodoro is much better for shorter women.
Yeah.
The petite dress that I've got this year, which I adore, is actually too short, 2 inches too short everywhere. So it's 2 inches too short here, 2 inches too short in the length. But on Donna or up to about 5'5", perfect dress. So, obviously, you know, it's gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous in your head dress.
It
in
is.
reality, why are you not wearing this?
I think it's just one. It's too busy, and I was thinking back to I did have an orange dress with
Klingon
flowers
material.
on, didn't I? And whenever I wore it, Chris always used to tell me it didn't look that great. In my head, it looked nice. It didn't do anything. Belt, no good.
It's Klingon material
Clingy,
again.
Yeah, it's
Length.
clingy fabric.
Length is too wrong.
Yeah. I don't think that cut off somewhere. It's like doing this.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
bet if we put you in the maxi though, you would love it.
Yeah, I think so,
And
yeah.
I think you look fab in it.
And
So
that's
why is
going
it-
the same way.
So it's too short, it's too clingy.
Can I just say an observation? When a few weeks ago we started doing this, and I did the petite clip. The 3 dresses that I wore in the petite clip, you have just rejected. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just obvious, really,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that, you know, it is horses for courses.
Yeah.
And you just need to know who you are, what suits you, and then just however much you want to wear these, bin them in your head, because it's not going to work.
No.
Right, darling, so we've done dresses. You're going to get
Changed, yeah.
And I am going to talk about tips to look thinner. Part 1. We're going to do this in 2 lots. Now, these tips apply to everyone. Doesn't matter how tall you are, how short you are, how thin you are, these or how fat you are. These will just make you look and better, and therefore you will feel better about yourself. So the first is posture. Now, my daughter George is taller than I am, but from the age of 5 she did ballet, and from the age of 5 she rode, so that her posture is beautiful because she has a core. And you'll see that with Sandy. You know, I'm all hunched up. But if you've ridden or you've done ballet, you stand from your core. So you see, already I'm going taller because I'm thinking about it. You put your shoulders back, because when you're doing dressage, it's just about as much about how you look as, you know, prancing around the little things on the ground. Horse knowledge up there with snaffles. I'm sure Christine can tell me what I'm talking about.
I don't know, no.
Not you,
You're
Christine. Our Christine.
She'll know.
Right, the next is, if you can't tone it, tan it. Now, you know, any bit of your body that you feel is a bit white and flabby, make sure it's brown and flabby, because the darker, you know, the light absorbs instead of reflecting off. So you look healthier and thinner, and that even includes my orange legs, which my husband is always laughing about because they're orange on the front and purple on the back, because I have never, ever, ever conquered self-tanning. In fact, one year when we were at the Norfolk show with Andrea, who used to work with me, I self-tanned my legs, and I went to the Clarence counter and bought this uber expensive self-tanning lotion. We're going back about 15 years. Because I was wearing a gorgeous handkerchief skirt, slapped it on. I have no idea what I did wrong. But for 2 days at the Norfolk show, it looked as though I had diarrhea. I had all this brown stuff dribbling down the backs of my legs. So that clearly did not work. Decent underwear. Ladies, get those breasts above sea level. And now Sandy and I have had a conversation about that, because she actually buys her bras from Marks and Spencer. Oh, in trouble. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a shopping trip to Bravissimo, okay? Because you need to get them above sea level. Whatever size you are.
Sandy, just take one step, thank you. Yeah, that's it.
You are, what needs to happen is you need to get your underwear sorted out. So Donna is tiny. She's a size 8. She wears foundation garments, don't you?
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
all winter.
If I'm wearing a dress, so I wear them all winter, no matter what I'm wearing, because I get cold. I'm reptilian, and so that's my vest. But I wear them if I'm wearing a dress, unless it's a heat wave. Yes, I'll have them on. And I keep telling ladies that come into the shop, every one of those presenters on the TV and those weather girls that look amazing in those dresses, they've all got sculpture wear, shape wear underneath.
Yeah.
All of them have. Of course they have.
So sort out your undies.
I have tried sculpture wear.
I think
the problem is that it gets hot.
Yeah, and also I have panic attacks, but you need to talk to Donna, because Donna has, is it a JD Williams?
There's mine aren't from there, but I found that there's a large selection of shapewear. Ladies that come into the shop, that's where I tell them to go. JD Williams has a very large selection of different styles of shapewear, and they don't have to cut you off. You don't have to be uncomfortable. You can still. It's not about changing your size. Yeah. It's not about reducing a dress size. It's a smoothing. It's a silhouette. And I'm not going to claim to be the phantom of all knowledge on this. I am going to credit Gok Wan. I listened to Gok Wan. And if you listen to Gok Wan and the previous program he did years ago, he did a program and How to Look Good Naked. Do you remember that program? And Gok Wan on How to Look Good Naked said, there is no good. It's no good, but spending a lot of money on a good dress if you've got your old crappy bra and knickers on underneath.
Right.
It's got to be a good foundation to look good on top.
So we're taking you to Bravissimo.
Am I allowed to say crappy on screen?
Right, dear
Yeah.
Summer,
Yeah.
wear a column of colour. So in the summer, that's white.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got your white jeans, these are your 1975s. We've got your Tessa shirt, and then we've got your jacket over the top. So we've got the column of colour, which elongates you, and then you've got your jacket over the top, which is the little thing that you love.
Yeah.
We're just going to nip that off, and actually, because you say that you like longer, let's just bung that over here. You do like longer jackets. We're just going to see the heavy knit gilet with this, because it's the only thing we've got resembling a longer jacket at the moment that isn't going to make you die of heat stroke. So that's working as well, isn't
This
it?
works really well.
That's really nice.
I love these. I've got a really nice one that I got from you, with the longer sleeve and hood in navy, and it's got cable on it. Oh,
It's my favourite.
gorgeous.
Yeah, my favourite.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
So what I want to say, and Sandy's
in that.
not
Yeah.
going to have a hissy fit about this because she has a lot of confidence in her body. But what this is doing is it's covering up the dribbly bits of her thighs, and it's covering up this, so that it's a good length. It stops at her knee. If you are very, very conscious of these bits of your thighs, ladies, you wear a longer garment to cover it up. So that could be any of the overshirts that we sell.
Which is why if you can get a long jacket, it does
It
the
does
same
the
thing.
same thing.
Yeah.
And then the front tuck. So we haven't done this properly because obviously you're getting changed very, very quickly. But we have the front tuck, which again gives you
Shape.
length because you've got height in your waist, and then just covers your bottom. Okay.
Which I don't really mind my bum too much. There you go.
So there we are.
So this is the
Sandy's
Tessa shirt.
wearing
Sandy's wearing the Tessa shirt.
Yeah, this
It's
is
lovely
you
at
the
the
wearing
back, the Tessa
and
Yeah.
then
shirt.
Yeah.
You wear it out, which again, it works really, really well.
And on
with
a
that.
lot, most I've not seen it really, to be honest. Most ladies I've seen wearing it with the sleeves folded up, but I really like
It's a
them
good
down.
length, it's a good length
Yeah,
for me.
Nice
I've
waist
always,
at length,
yeah,
isn't
it?
it look on you that the
Yeah.
sleeves down look great, whereas I've always turned them up before. Yeah, yeah.
So that's that one. Now you're going to get into outfit 4, where we've taken you out of your comfort
Yes.
zone. Oh no, we haven't finished. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
We've done the front tuck, and the other thing that is good is you always, if you have a floaty top,
Yes.
you wear tighter things on the bottom.
Yes. Yeah.
So why is that? Because you've got a floaty
Top
shirt
on
there,
now.
and then tighter things on the bottom.
Yeah, again, it makes you look longer, and because this is the bigger part of me, so it pulls it down again. So
Yeah.
it does the same thing, and it makes you feel so. This is comfortable to work. There's nothing pulling around my arm here, making it difficult to move around. It's all nice and it fits well. It looks nice. The buttons aren't pulling. Everything sits well. But I still get some shape out of it because I've got smaller, tighter stuff on
Now,
the
in
bottom.
theory, bat wings should suit you, and you just said no. What do you like about having a bat wing shape, or have I got in a muddle there?
No,
Did we do,
I don't
do
mind
bat
the
wings
bat
do
wings.
work
Yeah,
for
I
you?
do. Yeah,
So you wear a bat wing,
yeah.
and then big sleeves as well.
Yes.
They're good,
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah.
And that's just because it covers
Just
the top
yeah,
of your
and because
arms.
it's creating a statement as a piece of floaty fabric anyway,
Yeah.
so it doesn't feel like you're trying to cover something up there.
So as long as you balance it
yeah.
out with
Yeah.
not a tight, but a more
Yeah.
fitted bottom.
So it's almost doing that high street thing that we hated,
Yeah.
where everything's oversized. It's not oversized, it still fits, it's a shape, but you're still confident enough to say, but actually I can wear
this
fitted
is an
jeans.
oversized shirt.
No.
What size is that shirt? What
That's
size are you in?
18.
18.
But you
18.
see, it fits
It
you
fits
on the shoulder,
yeah.
It fits you on the bust, and it's oversized because it's A-line here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's called an oversized
Yeah.
shirt, but it's still fitted
fits, yeah.
where it needs to fit,
Yeah.
and there's no gaping
No gaping.
because
Yeah.
it's cut properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to get changed. I'm going to go on.
Can I just ask, Christine? No, sorry, you could get changed. Yeah, Christine has recommended Prima Donna. She can't recommend Prima Donna highly enough. I'm assuming, Christine, is that an underwear company? Is that like a shapewear? We don't know what that is, Christine. Can you explain to us? Let us know what that is. Lorraine, sorry, background noise. We don't know what that is. It might. We had something going on outside by the window, so that it may have been that, or it may have been me mumbling. So I'm so sorry about that.
Right. So tips to look thinner part 2. Embrace your curves. So Sandy. That's what you do, isn't it? You're very realistic about your shape, you have confidence about your body, and you just wear things that you love, yeah?
I can't do anything to change it right now. That's not overnight. It's going to require quite a few months in Slimming World.
The other thing is, they say you should wear a wide belt, and you rejected that?
Yeah.
And that is because I think they probably were referring to very curvaceous women, where we go back to this plus size thing. Everybody assumes you're the same shape. Yeah. And I think what they were doing was referring to people who've got more like Dawn, forgotten her name again.
French.
Is
I think I've seen her wearing wide belts.
Yeah. So if proportionately your waist is tiny, then you cinch it. But obviously, if your waist isn't tiny, you don't cinch it.
Oh my God, I love this look. This is it. She looks great.
This is the look she wasn't going to do.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Tailoring.
That's great.
You don't have your clothes tailored.
No.
You should.
I know.
Yeah, we've
talked this
through. So we're going to take you to Bravissimo, and we're going to get you to have your clothes tailored. I have my clothes tailored. Donna has her clothes tailored. You know, just so that, because we don't bin them 2 weeks after we get them, we keep our clothes, you need to have your clothes tailored so that they fit you properly. It says avoid flimsy fabric, but you do wear quite a lot of floaty stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they're talking about there.
I don't know. I do wear quite a lot of flimsy fabric. A lot of it is lined as well, so I think it gives it some more substance.
Yeah.
I think very thin t-shirts don't do me a lot of justice.
They don't do many people a lot of justice.
But that one's...
everything.
Yeah, but that one's thin. That one's really thin, and I'm liking that.
Now, there's a whole thing that's happened with this t-shirt.
So we love this, but we're getting onto that in a minute.
Okay, sorry.
Buy clothes with stretch. Do you do that?
Yes.
Right, so it says flaunt your favourite feature. So what is your favourite feature about you, Sandy? What do you love about yourself?
My height.
Your height. And you definitely, we talked about that, you flaunt it.
Yeah.
You know,
and the fact that, so I'm not, because I'm so tall, I'll wear high necks. I love high necks. I wear them a lot in winter. A roll neck is my friend.
And you see, where it says you're supposed to avoid a high neckline, but I think they're wrong too, because you look great.
And the scarves, when you wear a scarf and you can carry it off.
I wear these little ones, and I often tie them around. Just again, the same. So it gives me the high neck thing without having to wear something, and I've got them in an array of colours.
See, and I love that, and I try to do that, and I look like a dog's dinner.
Yeah, so
and
just a confidence thing.
Well, I don't know.
Because Julia does as well. Julia Thomas.
Julie looks great with a scarf. Yes, yeah.
So,
and I've got them as see-through and solid colours and pinks and blues and you name it. I've got a drawer full. If anyone needs any, I can supply.
So we can play dressing up with scarves. So these are 7/8 trousers that Sandy said that she couldn't wear. We put the chalk ones on and they didn't work. They showed every wrinkle. We put this colour on, the dark navy. The wrinkles are still there, but you can't see them, and it's an optical illusion.
Yep.
Because they're darker, they absorb the light, they make you look thinner. You've got your heels on, so that is overcoming the objection that you would have. And then if you look here, actually, this bit and down to the frog of the shoe actually is elongating your leg, which is why Donna and I wear 7/8. Yeah, and we're looking at you and I'm not looking at your ankles because
No.
you know they look fine.
Yeah, looks
But
great.
you know, when we did it without the heel, it wasn't working as well.
Ah, right, okay.
And why do you love this top?
I don't know.
But it's the sleeve's great. The sleeve's
Yeah, the
great.
sleeve is great. For all those ladies who said stripes, here you go. These are all the same kind of stripes.
The length is exactly right where you said before.
For me, it
Yeah.
sits
Yeah.
exactly where I need it to sit. I
You
love
look
it.
gorgeous,
I
darling.
love
I
it.
love
So
that
you-
look, yeah. Yeah.
We
So
love you in
I
this.
feel comfortable and confident in
So
this
we've
outfit.
also got that T-shirt in a sort of a pale Air Force blue and
Yeah.
also in a navy
Yes.
with a stripe.
Yeah.
So
And the duck egg blue.
Yeah.
and the
the
duck
duck
egg
egg
blue,
blue.
yes.
And
So
I've
I've got
to say, I was really jealous because
Yeah.
a couple of years ago, Chris got one in a navy with the white stripe, and I was really jealous of her in that T-shirt. And I wanted one. And when I walked in and this was there, I thought I'm going to try.
Yeah,
it.
'cause
And
we've
it
got them
worked,
back,
so
yeah.
Such a good outfit on you. Now we're just going to throw you a curveball because it says here that pattern is your friend. So, would you wear this? If not, why not?
Well, for a start, I couldn't wear it rolled up. I'd have to wear it down.
So with the 3/4 sleeve, but it's
Yeah.
going to cover your arms.
It will cover my arms. I don't know. There's just too much going on there.
Right. So actually, it's just not your style,
Yeah.
rather than it not being the right
Yeah,
shape for
I
you.
think so.
Because actually, it's a perfect shape for
Yeah.
you, but perhaps big patterns are just not you.
Yeah, maybe.
So this goes back
Even
to your
though
own
it's
personal style.
Slightly horsey. It's
Yeah. You know, you need to take a lot of these fashion rules with a pinch of salt because
Yeah.
if you don't feel comfortable in it, you're
Yeah.
not going to look
You
good.
can't carry it.
So this is a 3/4 sleeve, no pattern.
Yeah.
Would you wear this as an overshirt over a t-shirt?
Probably an overshirt. This I have to be careful with this. Do you call it a mandarin collar?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's actually
mandarin.
got a
Yeah.
notch neckline,
Yeah.
so that actually probably would work. 'cause
Yeah,
it brings
works.
it down.
Yeah, it works really well for Chris, but for me, for some reason, I do need the down. So this
Yeah.
one would probably work okay, but I think if it was just if it finished
Yeah.
here, I don't know if it just looks too masculine or it just doesn't work for me.
But
So,
I think this would work on you.
Yeah.
I think this would work on you. You just don't like
Sandy,
it.
what size is that T-shirt? Christine's asking what size T-shirt you're in.
oh, I don't know. Is it an 18?
It is the XL.
XL, Christine.
So this is the Naomi. You didn't like it.
No,
Tried this
again.
on you. I think it's the
Yeah.
pattern is not your friend, is it?
No, I don't feel pattern. Sorry, pattern reminder. This is what you get in high when in those shops that we go to on the high street. That's what they like to shove you in. It's a pattern tent.
You
I
like
think
classic.
That's what I see.
That's
Yeah.
very boho, and you like
Yeah.
classic.
But you've
Yeah.
put me in pattern and stuff before, and it's worked. I can do it, but I
You still
don't
don't
feel
like it.
I think it's too. I feel like there's just too much going
Too
on.
busy.
It's too busy for me. I'm already imposing. I'm quite a strong person anyway, so it's like just everything is just coming at
Yeah.
you. Or it's coming at me in the mirror, one of the two.
So you know,
yeah.
pattern. They say pattern is your friend, but if you don't like it, don't worry. Don't you
Yeah.
remember we put Sandy in those gorgeous trousers with the pattern on? She just laughed, and she looked lovely in it. Oh, and this is the maxi, which I think probably you would look gorgeous in, but
Yeah.
clearly you're not going there.
No, but we did try, didn't we? We tried the snake skin with
Yeah.
the green and the black,
Oh,
and
I
I
forgot
went.
to put that
Yeah,
out.
and
hang on, let me go and grab that.
Do you want me to?
It's a
That's
very
okay.
similar style to this with the collar, and I said to Sarah, "Oh, this wouldn't work." And suddenly, she
This
said, "Oh,
one.
we'll try it on," and it looks amazing.
Did it?
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
It looked lovely.
She looked fab in
Yes,
this.
and that was a
Oh.
complete shock to me. But although it's patterned, I think there's a colour thing going
Yeah.
on here.
Yeah.
And also the way the pattern, it pulls everything
It's coming down, yes.
Everything just
Yeah.
worked on this
Yeah.
one. But just looking at it on the rail, I just went, yeah. And if it hadn't been that you said try it on,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have, and we wouldn't have seen that. So
Yeah.
So I can give
So
it
you were
wrong.
out of your comfort zone there, and it paid off.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I've got this wrong, a little bit, and it looks great.
Yeah.
And I got that dress wrong.
I
and
love
it
those
looks
trousers.
great,
Can I ask, do you own any Igors?
No.
Those look amazing on you. Those look great.
Oh dear. You see the credit card coming out and begging me.
But can I just say? So I have a I don't know about Sarah, but I have ladies who, when I pick these, they come in asking for navy trousers, and I'll pick these trousers off the peg, and they'll say, "Oh no, those are too close fitting. No, I'm too big for those." Well, look, they're amazing. They look great. Your legs look incredible in them, and the bum. Turn around, let's see your bum in them, because they've got pockets on the back, ladies, and no pockets, fake pockets at the front. So they haven't got all the ruffles and the zip that you don't like. So it's smoothing.
So,
Yeah, I'd really like those on you.
They sit well. These don't feel tight or anything on me around the waist. They sit nicely.
And they're high enough.
They're high enough, There's plenty of, in fact, there's very much plenty of space between there and there.
No, I really
so they'll
like
cover
those.
that bit of a bulging tummy and that. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, love that look.
So, Sandra, are you going to come back? Because I'm sure everybody has just... Oh, Donna's living.
We're up to an hour, so
Okay, so
yeah,
we're gonna
we've
be
got
really-
2 minutes.
Right, we're going to go. Thank you, Sandra. Coming back in the autumn. Have a
will.
great
Clap,
week.
clap, 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 clap.
Thank you very much.
Oh, oh.